It's been, for us, it's been a really good to see such good participation from the event. We've had across the programme participants from 32 countries from across the Commonwealth, over 500 delegates registered and attending events all week. And we've had, as I said, the mixture of the panel discussions, the networking sessions, and professional development. Some interesting results from some of the polls. We've been flashing up polls on some of the sessions that we've been going. 71% of participants who use the polls thinks that the most promising clean energy source is solar energy versus hydro, tidal, or biomass. So that's where we stand as a community at the moment on that subject. So it's interesting, and you'll have seen some other polls come through in some of the sessions as well. For those of you who, the whole point of running the program over 5 days has been to hopefully have sessions which dot in at different times and more convenient for people. But as you know, we've been recording the sessions all the way through. So these will be available on the Commonwealth Scholarship YouTube channel later in February, as soon as we've just had a chance to edit them and put them in the best possible format. So there'll be plenty of opportunity to either come back and refresh your mind and on the discussions that you were participating in, or else to share the discussions with other alumni or other people, and to spread that word more widely that way. If there are, what we would like to, before we sort of wrap up with some final comments, it'd be very interesting to hear any comments. As you know, in most of the sessions, we've been having questions and answers and giving people the chance to comment in and come up with questions. So if there are any comments from anyone at the moment listening in about the way that this has been run, or any sessions that particularly struck a chord that you found particularly enjoyable, or others that you found less useful, you please do share that with us right now. It'd be good to sort of hear any immediate comments. We will, of course, be sending out a more considered evaluation survey to everybody who registered for the event, and that will come to your emails shortly after the sessions close. So do please take the opportunity to respond to that when that hits your inbox. It's really valuable for us to get feedback and to know how we can improve. At the moment, if everything remains as it is, we would hope to do another iteration of Interchange next year. But as you know, if you followed this through, every year it looks and feels a little bit different as we modify the format and modify the way that we do it. The whole point is to make something which really sort of meets the needs and the interests of you, the Commonwealth Scholarship alumni. So do look out for that evaluation, and if you would like to make a comment or ask a question about it in the immediate term in these next few minutes, please do. I would like to take the opportunity to give thanks to everybody who has participated. Firstly, to all the alumni who've taken time out to join the events and to participate. Without that, the event is nothing. Also, of course, a very big thanks to the panelists who've come and given us the benefit of their expertise, of their academic knowledge, of their research, and as well, we've had a huge range of different opinions and views from around the world, and all the panelists who've taken part in the panel discussions and also in the networking sessions have put in time to prepare very carefully their thoughts and to think and consider the subject very carefully. And we're very grateful for all that time and effort that those of you who've done that have put into this to make the event successful. Thanks as well. We're delighted at the beginning of the event back on Tuesday to have welcome words from Lord Goldsmith from the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office in the UK, wishing us well and sort of lending his support and the support to the event. And of course, we had the welcome words from the British Council's Director of Education, and very importantly from Robin Mason, Professor Robin Mason, who, as you know, is the chair of the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. And we've had involvement from commissioners chairing the discussions. So for everybody who has been involved and given their time to support this, we're very grateful, and would like to give a big vote of thanks. And of course, I also have to give a thanks to my colleagues within the British Council, who have worked very hard on to make this event, to take it up, to make sure to plan it, to structure it, and then much nearer the time to actually make sure the event works and runs on this platform through Zoom events. Mace, you've just disappeared on my screen just as I was about to name check you, but you've been sort of leading the effort. So big thank you to you, to Helen in the team, who's put a lot of work in for this as well, and to Mark and Emma in our events team, and of course to our other colleagues who work on Commonwealth Scholarship alumni around the world, who've come to facilitate sessions and been involved. So we're very grateful for that support. As I've said before, the British Council, who I work for, we're delighted to be involved in the Commonwealth Scholarship alumni, well, the Commonwealth Scholarship Programme and the alumni engagement work for that in particular. It's a really important part of what the British Council does. We believe really strongly in the value and the power of alumni to continue to grow and to network together, and to take the knowledge and the experience of having studied in the UK and apply that back into working and academic life when you get home or wherever it is that you happen to go. That it's seeing the results of that impact which is really sort of inspirational. So we're always very pleased to work in this space, and we're delighted to do it as well with our colleagues at the Association of Commonwealth University, who provide the secretariat for the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. For those of you who are involved in this large family of Commonwealth scholars, you know you have the valuable community of the alumni network, and the alumni communications. We run alumni engagement activities in some countries in the world, but we can't do it in all. But there's an alumni network for everybody, every Commonwealth scholar who's an alumni, and it's really great that you participate in that network and in all the opportunities for involvement there. And I would also like to just add that, as has been mentioned, the British Council has launched recently an alumni platform and an alumni programme, which is a wider alumni programme. This is for all alumni of UK higher education institutions, those who've studied in the UK or those who've followed a course from a UK higher education institution in their home country. It's called Alumni UK. And you can sign up at alumniuk.britishcouncil.org. It's a supplement. It's another community that Commonwealth scholars are very welcome to join. We'd love to see many Commonwealth scholars joining up to this community and to join us there and to see what we have to offer in that space. It's not a replacement for your own Commonwealth Scholarship alumni community, which is much more focused and exclusive to Commonwealth scholars. But it's an addition, and we hope that you might be interested to join that. And I encourage you all to join that as well. We'd like to see you in that space as well, if you'd like to join it. We hope then to see you very much in the next alumni engagement opportunity. We'll look forward to that, and we'll look forward to your thoughts and comments that you send us in the feedback as to how we can improve and how we can make these opportunities more enriching and as rewarding as possible for everyone to benefit and to get the most of being part of the alumni community. So thank you for that. I can see finally some positive some emojis, some positive comments coming through. That's lovely to see those, and thank you to those of you who've just taken the time to put those in. We'll call it a day for the closing plenary. it was a pleasure to wrap up. Pleasure to see you all this time, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time around.